What's up, Aries? This your girl Queen J. What they saying, Tarot? I'm gonna give you a quick little check-in to see what you got going on. We're gonna do a forgiving and learning reading where I do two roles of forgiving, two roles of learning, just to give you a little progress report to see where you at. Thanks for being on my channel. This is a channel where we grow together. By the way, my name is Queen J, and nice to meet you. So, by the way, I am available for booking readings. So, if you need to book a reading, you can go to my description page to hit the book reading button, or you can hit me up at Queen J, what they saying, Tarot. And you will find me. So let's go ahead and jump into the reading, goddamn, and see what you got going on this beautiful day. Maybe you forgiving yourself for not listening to your intuition or ignoring it. Like maybe you been receiving downloads and they said it been scaring y'all. So it's a part of the process. We all been there. It's like just go with the experience. That's my best advice because it's like coming from a person like myself, shit, I've been aware of my gift since a kid. Like I ran from that shit for so fucking long and still had to fall back in line with the same shit. So just look at the fact of what you could have did if you took advantage of a situation using the scenario I just gave. I probably would have been someplace else by now if I would have took advantage of a skill I had back then. But I was blessed again to see that shit one more time in this day. So I'm grateful for that shit. So maybe you forgiving yourself for not listening to your intuition. Shit, I'm telling you, that shit will save you from a lot of shit. Personal healing and happiness. So maybe your intuition was trying to tell you a lot of shit and you just was ignoring the shit. Person, place, or thing, fill in the blank. 5234. I don't know. It's the difference. That shit hit different. Like once you start listening to your intuition and being a woke being and practicing discipline and doing what you're supposed to do, get in line. Yeah, get in line. Once you get in line, goddamn, that shit hit different. Life hit different. You would be in the same world like everybody else, but that shit just hit different. You respond to it different. So maybe you forgive yourself for being attached to shit in this world. 5. 24. Maybe you forgiving yourself for not taking opportunities when you had them. Don't regret not taking them either, because I mean, that don't mean you ain't gonna run into a better one. You just know, goddamn, when God tell you to move, you got to move. Shit, no matter who you dealing with, person, place, or thing. Shit, it's been times I done had to walk off a job because he said so. Bills do. Shit, stop dealing with motherfuckers because he said so. I got feelings too. It's just a lot of shit. The best teacher is experience. Financial constraints. It's like sometimes he hit you where it hurt, goddamn, so he can get your attention. So maybe you maybe you forgiving yourself for taking every other route but the route you're supposed to motherfucking take. I just heard in the right place at the wrong time with the right one. That's what I just heard. 1324. I hope the right one is the source, cause shit, they say some of y'all could be forgiving yourself for not recognizing when you in a position with the right one, but you feel like it's at the wrong time. When shit seems like it's falling apart, it's falling into place. So maybe you need to let go of shit. I don't know. That shit come random to me. It's like some days I go on a rampage through this motherfucker and just start going through shit. Just start throwing all kind of shit in the motherfucking trash. It's just like, what's the purpose of holding on to shit? It's like you can have something so much better in this fucking place, goddamn. One little piece of trash could be holding your blessing up, believe it or not. Like, clearing all clutter and shit. You need that space so when you trying to manifest shit, you don't need no extra little litter around. You get what I'm saying? Door to value. When we just talk about manifestation. So maybe you forgiving yourself. It's like you gotta put yourself in a position to be able to manifest what it is that you want. But then at the same time, that's why I got these tattoos on my wrist. Like discipline and sacrifice. Goddamn, you got to have discipline, knowing what you can have and what you can't have. You got to have sacrifice because it's like you can't hold on to shit in this motherfucking world. So it's like you got to be willing to let shit go. Like I have my hands is not tight. It's like a tight-handed person ain't gonna have shit. It's like it's gonna slip through your fingers like sand. So it's like you come into grips with this thing we call life. It's like okay, maybe you forgiving yourself for holding on to shit that you needed to let go. Cause eventually with you not dealing with your probably personal emotions or doing internal work, not listening to your intuition, they had to hit you in your pockets where it hurt, goddamn, so they could get your attention. So it's like you could be doing bigger and better motherfucking things. I just need you to let this go. Like, is it really worth holding on to? And you got this, that, and this going on. You can't get your life together, can't get right, won't do right, something ain't right, goddamn. Patience. Maybe you forgiving yourself for not having patience. So anxious. See you at 11:30. Love when you're talking dirty. So anxious. In them times that you anxious as fuck and you ain't got no patience, pray, goddamn. That's my best motherfucking advice. Cause it's like you do a whole lot of shit that you regret just by being impatient. That's when the most error come in because it's like you so quick to jump and do some shit because you want to make some shit happen. It's like you gotta let that shit unfold naturally and happen on its own, releasing all control. You gotta understand you ain't gonna be in control of every damn thing or how shit go. Uh, Letting go of desperations. So, and you got to realize it's a peaceful presence around you. Your spirit guides, ancestors are always around you, working for your highest good around the clock. You don't think they see what you do. You don't think higher power see what you do when you put in the work in. Uh, the thinking man. So it's like just like you looking into the finer details. Anything I can do, what it say? Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. So it's like you not competing with yourself no damn more. You ain't competing with other motherfuckers no more. You forgiving yourself for the times where you felt like you had to compete with a motherfucker. It's like you just as good as the next person. You get what I'm saying? You can have anything the next person can have. You just gotta do the work. So maybe you forgiving yourself for not looking at the minor details that you was capable of the same shit. Everybody's gift is different. It's not the same. It's uniquely made for that specific person. 4630. So maybe you just need some personal time, like out. So maybe you forgiving yourself for not really getting out, like in the world to see what's going on. Maybe you ain't been leaving the house. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you feel safer at home or whatever the case is. I just heard I ain't gonna go get the money gonna come to me. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that entrepreneur shit. Tender love and care. So maybe you forgiving yourself for not giving yourself enough TLC. You know, in anything you do, you gotta have a pure heart, mind, soul, spirit. So shit, if you holding on to grudges and all kind of shit, and not really wanting to be around people, you know people can sense when you don't want to be around people. So you are what you attract. So if you don't really want to be, bitch, don't bother me. Yeah, that's what I just heard. Bitch, don't bother me. Oh, somebody intuitive. So maybe you want somebody that is logical. Like they look at the circumstances in a situation that will cause you to go within and see what you need to do and doing what you got to do outerwise as well. So internal and external. So maybe you forgiving yourself for not doing that, not paying attention to the warning signs. It's like your body shows signs like when you're not taking good care of your damn body and shit. First, they'll start showing on the outside, but it's like sometimes it depends on the situation, what you got going on. You could have shit going on in the inside and you don't know shit going on in the inside. So maybe somebody need to go to the doctor. So forgiving yourself for not taking better care of yourself. So yeah, you show signs. So sometimes it could start internal and then you don't know some shit going on internally and then you start getting like bruises and shit or marks on your body that you have concerns about it and make you go to the doctor and then you find out that some other shit been going on and they be like, oh well, you ain't had no signs, no symptoms, so maybe you forgiving yourself for not really paying attention to the warning signs and shit. 10. Maybe you forgiving some of your family members, or maybe you forgiving yourself for not taking advantage of a time when you had a family. Because I feel like we all have families. It's different type of families. It's the regular family that you was born into. And then it's the families that you branch off and you have your own kids and shit. You start your own, branch on the tree. So it just all depends. What's the scenario? Yeah, what's the scenario? Maybe somebody forgiving themselves for not taking the spiritual awakening serious. It's like, it's not like the house though. Yeah, well, yeah, you can go in and out, but shit, you ain't gonna always have access to the same shit. You get what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna be able to start and stop on the damn journey. It's like, okay, 1 minute you wanna be awakened, and then the next minute you wanna do regular shit. Uh 19, maybe you forgiving yourself for not getting enough rest. Or maybe you forgiving yourself for giving a motherfucker for sleeping on you, or maybe you forgiving yourself for sleeping on yourself. All right, learning. Let's see. Damn, I'll take them out too. 37. You learning that you nothing without God. But it's like you would be you would rather be married to God than the living. That's what I just heard. And if you don't, then you need to be, because it's like you're gonna be in poverty. Because what people fail to realize, the bond, the relationship that you should have is like a marriage. It's a commitment. So it's like if you learning that you want a person that value the commitment the same way, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's like you don't want to be in no commitment with nobody uh, that don't value the same shit that you do, because eventually you ain't gonna have shit, because it's like it's a vibe. So okay, if this person giving off a certain type of vibration and you giving off a certain type of vibration, it won't work. No. Gift. So maybe you realizing that it's a gift to be able to use your discernment. It's like, it's either you're gonna have nothing or you're gonna take advantage of the gift. Or be stuck in a situation that you still gotta get out of. And it's like you lose two for the price of one. It's like God has to be the head of your household. Maybe you learning that yeah, you do have to release control issues, because shit, higher power feel like he wanna offer you something, but you have, so it discipline and sacrifice. It's like, okay, maybe you realizing that you nothing without God. So what if God asked you to sacrifice your relationship because He got something better for you to give? Adjudication, pathway. So it's like maybe y'all looking at what it is y'all have to sacrifice to get on this journey. We're not just saying that you can't, like, it ain't no house though where you can go in and out and shit, be woke one minute and not woke the next minute. Being with low vibing people and you high vibing, like you gotta go on your journey and this person ain't gonna be able to go with you. It's like I said, come on in the room, like they waiting on you. You get what I'm saying? They got a gift for you, time to get there. It's just you got some shit that you got to do, because if you stay in the situation, you learning that you ain't gonna have nothing. It's like if you ain't got no spiritual account, all the other accounts don't matter. You can have anything I got. Work my fingers all the way to the bone. Na 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 na. 11, 7 well. So it's like you realizing that, okay, shit, motherfuckers get sacrificed around this bitch because look like to me, a higher power showed you something better, and you just like, okay, fuck it. That's all it's taking, me separating from this person, because maybe you was in poverty in a situation with somebody, a marriage wasn't working. Higher power sent you that little download, that message, that shit came, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. So maybe you got them sent a motherfucking gift box with some divorce papers in the bitch. Adjudication. So it's like maybe you had to explain your case, you vice versa, and you realize, or maybe you and the person had to goddamn have a discussion and realize that, okay, you got to go your way and I got to go my way. Some well, so somebody grew in a situation. So maybe you outgrew a situation, and you had to come up out the situation because you had things to do, people to meet, and places to go. Nah, that's too many. Oh, they say never too much, never too much. Okay. They be running out. I ain't lying. They say never too much, never too much. So maybe somebody learning that you learning your worth. Shit. When you want to be with a divine motherfucker, you get what I'm saying? You wouldn't want to be with nobody that's playing games with you and shit like that. Get on my level. Yeah, get on my level. Mature woman, 12-6. Half and half. Ain't half for 12 is 6. So you want a motherfucker that's come 50-50 with that shit. Maybe you learn that you tired of dealing with false people and shit. Motherfuckers that smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Yeah, backstabbers. Then I tell you got places to go, people to see, things to the distant horizons. It's like you got goals, dreams, and ambitions now. 36, 23. Then I tell you had to go to the courthouse to get divorced from some motherfucking body. Maybe you had to separate some assets because you was married house. So maybe you learned that you had to sacrifice some shit. Didn't I say discipline and sacrifice? Journey. You had to go on this journey and you couldn't be trapped in your mind about it because you're a reflection of me. So you're a reflection of God. So if you're a reflection of God and God tell you you got to have discipline, but you got to sacrifice some shit. You got to get on this journey. You got to do this, that, and this. And it's like you got to put an end to some shit because it was bad for your motherfucking health. You done gained the wisdom and knowledge and shit. Now I'm gonna put all these motherfuckers back and we gonna do it again. But that's why they said it ain't never too much. It just clarified everything I've just been telling you before we got to that point. Okay. All right. Great fortune. So having the wisdom and the knowledge is the great fortune. Getting on this journey and separating from the situation is the experience. Experience is the best teacher. The wisdom and the knowledge is a great fortune. Everybody don't get about a fucked up situation. Will this person place a goddamn thing? Some people be stuck all their motherfucking life. Okay, everybody don't have the opportunity to live free. Shit, I tell the motherfucker quick. I'm born free, goddamn. I was born free. I'm not gonna be tied down to shit. I'm born free. Bad health. So maybe you learning that shit. You can't be tied down to shit. You born free, goddamn. bad health. It's like if I'm gonna be in any situation, let it be from sent from heaven, sent from above. Yeah, sent from above. I don't want to be in no situation where I'm up in the hospital and shit. Don't know what the fuck going on because, like I said, I don't know if it was y'all reading or the reading before, but the signs and shit, paying attention to the signs or whatever the case is. Sometimes that shit can start on the outside. You will see like, okay, somebody might have baggy eyes or whatever. You might see marks or whatever the case is, or that shit can start internal, and then you might not know some shit going on or whatever the case is, and then you start getting marks and shit on the outside, having symptoms. And you go to the doctor, they be like, okay, well, did you have any symptoms or signs? Did you pay attention to the warning signs? Bad health. Somebody probably did have to go to the motherfucking doctor because they was in a bad ass relationship and that shit was causing them bad health for real. They ain't know what the fuck wrong with them. They had to sacrifice this fucking relationship because you was gonna forever be in fucking poverty dealing with this fuck whoever the fuck you was with. Yeah, it's a great fortune your ass ain't died, goddamn. Shit. Yeah, killing me softly. Yeah. Occupation. It probably took a lot of work to get out of this situation. Maybe you learning that, or maybe you learning that you're gonna have to put a lot of work in to get out of the situation. Sometimes shit easy to get into, but hard to get out of. Like you said, 31, 34, 19, coughing. You have to put an end to some shit. You not just say sometimes shit easy to get in, but hard to get out of. You're gonna have to put a lot of motherfucking work to get out of a situation. Thoughts. So maybe you learning that you can't just think about shit. You gotta put some action in it. Put some crunk in your system. Yeah, put some crunk in your system, goddamn. Courthouse. So shit, you gotta let's get down tonight. Yeah, let's get down tonight. Shit, you got shit to do. So maybe you gotta put an end to some shit. Maybe you sitting around thinking about it, but okay, courthouse. So shit, you gonna stick to man laws or what God had to say? Shit, yeah, we got courthouses in the 3D and shit. They judge you, sentence your ass. But would you rather be judged by the flesh or the Most High? Shit, because if you still living by man laws, you said it's time to put an end to that too. Wealthy man. So you learning, goddamn. You a law-abiding citizen of the Most High. Yeah. 2313 community. And it's like you done gain the wisdom and knowledge and shit like that. So it's like you trying to be around people similar to you. Like I don't know. Inspiration to people like this or people getting out of situations like this. 39 thieves. So maybe you want to help people not help people not be. I don't how you trying to say it. Let me listen. Hold up. Wait for them niggas who be thinking we soft. We don't play. We gonna rock until the wheels fall off. Hold up. Wait. Oh my bad, y'all. It just be like it sometimes. Okay. Maybe you trying to some type of prevention program. I don't know. Maybe somebody trying to start some type of prevention program so they can help people either get out of situations like this or like some type of support group or something. I don't know, some type of support group, like people that done been in bad situations or whatever the case is, or getting out of marriages. Do they do that other than the therapist? I don't know. It's somebody you could talk to that if you done got out of, I guess divorces or whatever. What's the scenario? some type of prevention programs or support groups. So yeah, they saying some type of support group. So maybe somebody probably gained some wisdom and knowledge after they got out of the situation, and it's like they want to help people out in the community with some type of support group. Uh, I don't know whether they trying to help people get out. So some type of abuse support group. I don't know. Somebody trying to start some type of abuse support group, but it's like a prevention type thing. So I don't know. Maybe they doing it's a support group for abuse, and it's like just a support group. Like if you got out of a bad situation and you sit with other people that had other experiences like it, so they can tell their side of the story. So I don't know. They're saying maybe you need to start a channel. So I don't know. Maybe you need to start a channel about this if you're trying to start like a support group, because it's like maybe you're trying to prevent people from being in situations like this and tell them the signs and shit they need to look for to be aware of the shit, or signs to notice before it get out of hand. So signs to look for. That's what you said. Okay. Journey. So maybe I keep hearing what is you trying to say? So they saying like, okay, they trying to help people get. So I don't know. Maybe you need to get on this journey because you learning that okay, different type of things as you get on this journey. But maybe you need to stop being trapped in your mind about a situation because you're a privileged lady, you're a divine being, you're a child of God. So it's like you have to be able to build a structure to have a foundation. So it's like it was all a dream. Yeah, it was all a dream. So it's like you ain't think when people have dreams and shit like that, they don't put the negatives in there. You get what I'm saying? You only think all positives. So it's like maybe you realizing that okay, it's a part of the job. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be false people out here, but it's the level of maturity to this shit. It's gonna come unexpected, but shit, not only is your blessings protected, but you protected too. You get what I'm saying? But all ups to the person who trying to start some type of support group. I don't know. It's some type of abuse support group, but or for people that get out of relationships. I don't know if it's toxic relationships, so bad relationship, abusive relationships, or some type of I guess whatever type of problem you having. So it could be leaving a relationship. So might need a support group from that, or some type of abuse where they had to separate from a situation. So I don't know, drug abuse or some shit. Shout out to all 50 states. I don't know where you at in the world, but shit, I'm picking up on that. So hey, if you really trying to do that, trying to start like a channel or a support group, hey, that's a good step. It's business. It's business. Yeah, it's business. Hopefully you like the video. If you like the video, please like the video. If you have any comments, please drop them. If you get subscribed to this channel, please do. Oh, you see that little subscribe button down there? Hit that button so you can get my videos in your feeds. I'm out.